Of live side splits training. And what we're doing is practicing consistency. So we're showing up every single day for lives. I have something planned for 12 hours from now when I usually do the lives. So I'm going to try something a little bit different. What does the other half of the world or everybody else who stays up crazy hours like to do? Um, Maybe they'll come to the lives when it's this time of day. I don't know. Running the test. All right. So we're going to get started with hip cars. Let's go. Hey, Budnig. Welcome. I don't think um ever seen you in a live before. So we're about to get started with 20, 30 minutes of side splits training. And I'm not sure if you're gonna stay on, but we're at the very beginning. So come check it out. All right. So the first thing that we're gonna do is called a hip car. It stands for controlled articulated rotation, CAR. And what we're controlling and articulating and rotating is this leg and that hip. So to do that, we start with high knee, open up that hip wide, bring the ankle up, bring the leg back. We're gonna do that 10 times. High knee, open, ankle, down and back. High knee, open, ankle, down and back. High knee, open, ankle, down and back. High knee, open, ooh, a little bit off balance. Ankle, down and back. High knee, open, 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 ankle, down and back. I think that's 10. Switch to the other side. High knee, open, ankle, down and back. 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 I think that's like 6. 4 more on this direction of rotation. And high knee, open, ankle, down and back. Pound those hips. Rest for a second. And then we're going to go in reverse. So instead of high knee, we're going to go down and back, sideways, ankle down, front, back, side, down, front, back, side, ankle down, front, back, side, ankle, 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 front. All right, let's switch to this side. And then we'll wrap up this part of the warm up. Back, side, ankle, front, 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 back, side, ankle, front. I completely lost count, so I'm gonna pretend that's 10. Let's move on to the next warm-up exercise. We're gonna do elephant walks, and they look a little like this. We first start by getting into this L-ish shape. If you're up here, it's totally fine and normal, but we want to bring our bodies down as low as they can comfortably get. I can get a little bit lower. If you're here, you're here. All right. So from here, I want you to bend one knee and straighten the other leg. You got this kind of like sassy hip, and stick that butt way back and out, as far out as it can go. Just start feeling that stretch in the hamstrings and this outer glute just a little bit. Next, to increase the intensity of the outer glute stretch, I want you to reach for that straighten legs, shin, calf area. Give it a little pull so that you can twist your chest. And I want you to rotate your chest in the direction of the straight leg. So if your right leg is straight, I want you to rotate and turn to your right leg. All right. Once you've turned, focus on trying to bring that chest down closer to the ground. You'll really start feeling that outer upper hip. All right. That's one side. Let's switch to the other. Left leg is straight, chest is turned and opened to the left. Now really feel that glute and hamstring stretch. This is the first time you're doing hamstring stretch in a whole while, or today. Take some extra time with these first couple of reps so that you feel a little better when you pick up the pace towards the end. Otherwise, you go a little too explosive and a little too fast. It just won't feel as good. All right, this is the second rep. Oh man, my left side needs a little bit of extra loving. If at any point you find you want to spend a little bit more time in a stretch, feel free to do so. You don't have to follow my pacing, especially because I spend a ton of time talking, describing things, explaining stuff, coming up with my own brand new retelling of the story. So feel free, if you find something you really like and you want to do more of, to do a little bit more. All right, that's my third rep. I'm going to pick up the pace a little bit. I'm going to reduce some of that rotation and focus just on the hamstring. That's totally allowed. You don't have to do just one. Bring your chest down really enhances the stretch on the hamstrings. Okay. I think we are making moves. That is probably 10. Man, my hamstrings are quite tight this morning. All right. We have wrapped up elephant walk. Next thing is the Cossack switch, and then we're done with warm-ups. All right. Line your stance. Point your toes out roughly 45, 60 degrees. And let's drop down onto one leg. You shouldn't have so much weight on this leg. It should slide out freely as you drop down. If that is tough, take it slow. Don't rush to just throw this leg away. It's basically a slaggy tripod, reducing some of the burden on the main leg that's dropping you down. All right, when you're down here, you'll notice your ankle's probably a little tight, your hip's a little bit tight. That's all totally normal for the first stretch of the day. If you are finding that your legs are shaking and you're off balance, try to place that heel down on the ground. That'll give you a little bit more structure, you could say. If your lean, your version of the Cossack, is only getting down to here, I want you to focus a little bit on folding at the hip. And I want you to focus a little bit on pulsing that knee forward. If you can get it further forward, great. If you can't, it's okay. We're just making a little bit of progress today. All right. The switch part of the Cossack switch is about going from side to side. So there's lots of different ways of doing this, especially as you're developing the skill and the balance and the muscle memory for the first time. You can stand straight up like I just did and then come back down onto this side. Or if you're a little bit more developed with those skills, because you've practiced a ton, then you can slide your butt through space right on across. All right, I'm really feeling the calf stretch this morning, and the hamstring stretch, and every stretch I guess. So, we're taking this nice and slow. One more detail. If you are feeling comfortable in this position, I want you to point your toes up into the sky, add a little bit of external rotation in the outer hip. So far, I've been focusing mostly on the leg that is bent, and add a little bit to the straight leg. All right, I think we've done 4 or so of these. So let's get that one done, and get ready to get into the stretches. All right, so the first stretch is the hamstring stretch. And the way I do it is especially helpful for beginners who have difficulty, sitting on the floor because their backs want to shoot back like this, and it sucks. It's totally uncomfortable. All right. So this is how we use gravity to assist us in the hamstring stretch. First, let's stand up straight. Then take a step forward with the leg you want to stretch. Then throw the hips back. So you can see that we have this horizontal line created between our hips and our head, more or less horizontal, and the leg is got that angle out in front because we took that step and then slid our butt back, and that is how we're creating the stretch. All right, a couple of ways to enhance the quality of the stretch is to try to straighten out the back, and that's it. We're in a stretch position. Now, I want you to widen the stance so that you stay balanced. If you need to hold on to something, like a couch or a stand, go ahead and grab something to hold on to for balance. And we're going to hold this stretch for 30 seconds. We're trying to bring our belly button down to our thigh. All right. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 0. Okay, let's switch to the other side. All right. Stand up straight. Step out with the leg you want to stretch. Throw the hips back. And start feeling that stretch in the hamstring. Widen your stance for balance. Take a couple of deep breaths here. And try to see if you can get a little deeper. You can focus on where the hips are to position yourself and deepen or relax the stretch a little bit. All right. Now that we are in a wide stance and our position is held, let's start at 30 seconds. Belly button to the thigh. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh. 0, 0, 0, 0. All right, that's the hamstring stretch. We are all done there. let's move on to butterfly. I like to do the butterfly with something flat and strong behind me. In this case, a wall. So I can put my hips, my shoulder, my head against the wall. And that will help keep my back straight and let me focus on the stretch. All right, so pull your feet towards you and your knees will probably shoot on up. I want you to use the muscles that we were just using for the hip curls to bring the knees down first, opening up the hips, opening up the groin, and you can do that by flexing your glutes a little bit. You can do that by using this outer thigh muscle. And you can brace your head, your shoulders against the wall, give you a little bit of support. Next, once you have moved your legs down, I want you to take your hands, apply a little bit of steady pressure, and push those hips open. All right, 30 seconds. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Relax. Remove that tension. Bring your legs together. Let them relax. And let's get ready to move on. Next stretch is the pancake. So I like to set up the pancake, resting with the butt against the wall and moving my feet a couple inches, a couple centimeters from the wall and sliding down like I have a tripod. 2 legs and my butt against the wall as my tripod. So first, the pancake is all about folding at the hips with your wide leg position, and you don't have to take it too far if it's uncomfortable, because the goal is to fold at the hips. So we don't have to get that low, but we do need to fold forward. Now, because we have the wall, we can't fall backwards, and as long as you've got arms, you won't fall too far forwards. Now, I want you to fold at the hips and bring the belly button and chest down to the ground. And we're going to hold for 30 seconds, applying steady pressure. If you want to intensify the stretch, feel free to grab your calf or your shin and pull just a little bit with your arms to deepen the stretch. All right, let's go. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, pancake is done. We're going to move on into the pigeon. So, the pigeon is all about, why don't I get to the ground? The pigeon is all about bringing the ankle up to the opposite hip and bringing the chest down to that leg. All right, so we're going to do that for, we're going to do that on our backs. And we're going to pull the leg into the chest. This gives you complete control over that stretch. Makes it work a little bit harder, but it's worth it, I promise. All right, let's cross the leg over onto the opposite knee-ish area. It's just below the knee. Lift that knee, reach through, grab that knee, and we're going to pull. 30 seconds. Let's go. Steady pressure. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, relax. And let's switch over to the other side. All right. Cross that leg over. Reach through the knee. And let's go. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Whew. All right, that is done. We're gonna get into the side split. All right, we're gonna set up the side split. Ooh, I think Aisha popped in. Thanks, Aisha. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming in and leaving a message. All right. Where am I going with this? We're getting to side splits. We're gonna set up the same way we set up for the pancake. And we're going to make the tripod against the wall. But instead of stopping, we're going to get to the deepest possible edges of that stretch. All right. Once your legs feel like they're not moving anymore, I want you to externally rotate your legs. What does that mean? It means I want you to point your toes. If your feet were planted on the ground before, I want you to point your toes up. And that means your toes, your knees, your quads, everything points up into the sky. And if you lean back into that weight, it's highly likely you'll drop a couple more inches. All right. Man, my muscles are firing. Okay. I think that's about as far as I'm going to get for today. Let's start our 30 seconds. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, let's lean forward. Crawl out of that stretch. I'm gonna just kneel here for a little bit and take a breather. Man, them hips. Okay, let's get ready to do some horse stance. We're gonna be done with this in just 75, 80 more seconds. So let's go. Actually, it's a little bit longer than that. There's like 60 seconds of actually working, and then the rest is relaxing and recovering from the work. Okay, horse stance looks a little bit like this. We're gonna wind the stance again, the same basic position that we get into for the Cossack switch. And I'm gonna point the knees and toes out 45, 60 degrees. You can experiment with this as you please, but we're gonna drop the butt. get into a horse stance position, and you tend to lean really far forward. What we want to encourage you and your body to do is to try and stay a little bit straighter. To really help you with that, one of the things you can do is flex your butt so that your bottom of your butt is pointing in the direction that you're facing. All right, and that encourages a pelvic tilt that helps you stand up a little bit straighter. Next, really focus on pulling your legs open by using these outer thigh muscles. That will help to get all of the muscles in the lower back nice and tight so you don't fall and you don't lean forward as much. You need to take a break. By all means, lean forward, take a break. All right, let's do this. Hips down, tilt the butt, and open up the hips. Stand up a little straighter. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Whew. All right, come on up. Take a quick break. I told you we only have like a minute of work left, but we need to take breaks. You won't be able to do it. All right. I'm gonna come in and check the chats real quick. Everything's looking good. Nothing to address. Just positive encouragement. So thank you. All right. I think that was 20-ish seconds of break. Let's take another 5 or 10 by getting set up and ready to do the next stretch. And by next stretch, I mean horse stance. All right, bring them back into it. Same thing. Wind the stance. Point the legs and toes 45 to 60-ish degrees out. Drop the butt. Flex the glutes and the outer thighs to pull yourself into this open position as wide as you can get. Try to straighten up your back, stand up a little straighter, and 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, man. Come on up and take a break. That's it. We're done. That is the complete workout. Let me check what the time is. It is 31 minutes in. We did good. Lots of explanation. Sorry, I'm taking a minute to recover from the horse stance and the counting and taking all the extra breaths I need. All right. Oh, we got a couple people on YouTube. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for staying on. We are at the end of the side split stretch for the day. This is not my typical time to go live, but I am experimenting, trying to figure out if there's other good times that we should try. So let me know if this is a time you would normally be ready to work out and watch a fitness-based live experience. Our goal is to practice the side splits every single day, practice consistency. The workout is never so hard that you can't do anything else for the day. You're going to be sore for 3 more days. Yeah, I mean, the first time you do it, you might be sore for a little bit, but the goal is to keep the intensity relatively low so that you can practice every single day with us, the community. We have an Instagram portion and a YouTube portion of our live community. And yeah, that's the basic setup of what this is. All right, let's see what we got. Got another notification today that Instagram is going to change their policies towards going live, and you need 1,000 followers, subscribers. What is the term on Instagram? You need 1,000 whatever's on Instagram in order to go live at some point in the future. And I don't know when that change is going to be implemented, but I am not there. So help me out and subscribe to YouTube, because with 50 YouTube subscribers, I can go live on YouTube mobile, which means I won't have to carry around a whole entire laptop to do this. And then I'll be able to have a permanent live platform until I get Instagram to 1,000 followers. So subscribe, notifications, whatever all those other things YouTubers say for this thing splits on the side at YouTube, and hopefully we'll make some progress together. All right, that's it for the things you can help me with. I hope I gave you a little support, some moral support with your side splits and your stretching today. And I hope I'll see you tomorrow.